All right, what was that? Okay, I think it's Xgames. No board. Knucklehuck. That's what it's called. Knucklehuck. I forgot what year it was though. This, it was 2020. It was 2020 Knucklehuck. That dude right there. But I do want to watch the one from this year first. Okay, full composition. Best of. Yeah, let's do the full composition. But the 2020, that's the one that.
How much bargain detergent does it take to clean as well as Tide?
Put me on, bro.
More. Keep going. Still not enough. More liquid doesn't mean more clean. Switch to Tide and get 3 times the clean with less.
You see, Buffalo Snake. I want to see what happened this year.
Imagine wanting to see the impossible and not being here. Couldn't be us, as tens of thousands have packed the base of Buttermilk to watch one of
like the Knucklehuck is like the most freestylist type shit you could do, bro.
Snowboard Knucklehuck.
This shit is crazy.
What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside my friend Craig McMorris. And Craig,
now, bro, don't get me wrong. Like skateboarding and snowboarding and BMX shit, I was on that shit since a little jet, bro. Like I was already on that shit. I ain't no noob, but like 2020, that shit was crazy.
We're so excited for this one. Every single year, we see things that have never been done before.
Absolutely. One of the things I'm most excited about is most likely a new gold medalist in this event. Every year we've seen this, it's been somebody new.
This dude, I think he was yes, 2020. 2020, look at this.
Who could forget
on his back?
That was a where were you when moment.
Bro.
Guess who else is in the field, Brandon, alongside Zeb Powell?
I'm so glad he's back.
You can't forget about Dusty Hendrickson, who took the gold Knucklehuck in his first year.
Cab 180 tail press, front flip, defying physics, frankly, and the man who invented this discipline, I think.
Marcus Cleveland, fresh off a gold medal performance last night in Big Air. Can he win gold again in Knucklehuck?
I mean, if you're a betting man, you'd probably want to put some money on it.
So a look at our start list. Obviously, we talked about Zeb, Dusty, and Marcus, but just a who's who of all-stars when it comes to creativity and uniqueness in snowboarding.
A name on there I like is Fridtjof Tischendorf. Dealing with a bit of a shoulder injury. He's had lots of physios, getting tape on it. We'll see if that affects him in this Knucklehuck event there.
And I love how they're all like,
so we're getting ready to kick things off here at the Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck.
Skateboarding, BMX, snowboarding, like shit like that.
Everybody loves it.
It's like nobody's hating on each other, bro.
TV, and we're glad you're here with us as we get ready to kick things off with a guy we haven't seen at the X Games in over a decade, Dylan Alito. The last time we saw him, 2013.
Yeah.
Left before Dylan Alito's natural way of riding. Here's coming in switch, backside 5.
Like, look how sick that is, bro.
Hanging that thing, very similar to maybe switch back 5.
Correct. Now dropping in an X Games rookie, 22 years old, Moritz Bull.
He has had some great
like, bro.
Natural way. He rides
out with here.
And similar to what we saw in the open, that layback backflip. Zeb Powell, Moritz, does that confident slide off. You gotta take a lot of MPH in the knuckle if you want to slide on your back and then continue to flip offset knuckle.
As we take another look, big things happening in the booth right now. Joining us, the host of the X Games, Salema Matakela. Salema, let me be the first to say, welcome back to the booth, my friend.
Yeah, I'm tripping right now that this is my first Knucklehuck
17 years old
experience. So to get to experience it with you guys in the booth, incredible.
So is that for Taiga Hasegawa, Cap 540 hand drag right there.
Yes, so last time you were here, this was not even in its infancy. This was not even an idea. This was just something you did to kind of pass time while you were filming.
Yeah, the last time I was here, this is something that you just did by accident and then it became a thing. This is one of my favorite human beings in snowboarding, like the ambassador of Stoke, Mr. Backpack himself, the fridge, never not smiling.
Oh, that was crazy. Oh, he bailed.
70, dragging the
Oh, he
heels on the
bailed.
knuckle, forcing a backflip out of it. That was wild.
Growing up, did you ever think that you'd see forced heel catch into a trick?
No, you know what? It's really funny. Remember Holger Helgeson in the very first one of these events? He dug his toes in and let a front flip out. Fridge right here doing the exact opposite, digging the heels in and letting a back flip out. Usually that means disaster, but not for the backpack man himself.
Of course, winning the inaugural Knucklehuck 4 years ago. Here now, Haldor Helgeson.
That mustache just taking on snow.
That was a lot of air.
All the way down.
That was a lot of air.
That was so dirty. Kids at home, grow a mustache like this and you can snowboard like this.
And also get really good hip flexibility. Look at this.
That's a lot of air.
Backside 360. You say, keep going. Holder says,
He was
go.
like, oh shit.
Oh, he does keep going to backside 3. I thought he was going to go backside 5. My apologies.
You know what Haldor has?
What's that?
The power to sag.
Here we go.
If you sag your
Here we
pants,
go.
you also
Oh,
ride much better.
shit.
Gainesville, North Carolina, stand
Oh,
up.
shit. Woo, that nigga crazy. Oh, come on, bro. He bailed.
A coffin slide backflip, that's impressive, but that's not good enough for Zeb Powell. He wanted to bring that frontside 180 in there, but 205 centimeters, that's a lot of snowboard.
You know how fast you have to be going on a 205 just to turn, let alone to do what he's doing?
He's driving a double wide right there.
Dusty Hendrickson drops it now.
I'm
His
bummed.
first attempt.
I'm bummed that he's wearing a shirt. Oh, that was sick. What'd you call that? The drift ollie?
The drift ollie,
pre-ollie?
little frontside 90 shifty. But what's wild if you're watching this on TV, Dusty just covered 100 feet, right? He ollie before the takeoff of the big air jump flies
The pre-hug.
the pre-hut in what we call a knuckle.
The pre-hug jump.
I think that was just
I
like
hope
a
he takes
filler
shirt off
run.
before it's over. I only say that because
Like, let me see how hot this shit is.
He decided to ride his last run in 2019 with no shirt. Put himself on the map.
Marcus Cleveland, just a walk in the park for our defending gold medalist in Knucklehuck. Took silver earlier today in one of the craziest finishes you'll ever see in slopestyle. But take a look at this.
Man's looks asleep. I guess that was like a drifting back rodeo.
I think you could maybe go in the chicane direction, very similar to the triple chicane that
thought
got
that
gold
was
medal last night in Big Air, but
long.
he didn't have a hand drag in it.
Yeah, there's that certain part where he's just like,
We are still losing our minds after one run here in the Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck and Salema. So nice enough to be in the booth with
I can't
us.
believe
So
it.
a couple runs in, how you feeling? This is something you get used to?
yeah, I can get used to some Knucklehuck for sure. Thank you for letting me come and hang out with y'all.
Dylan Alito dropping in for his second attempt here.
Nice. Oh,
Very, very nice. Little backside 180.
that should be hurt
Switch tail
too.
press.
When you land on your.
I think for
Land on your
as
booty.
fun as this event is, you know, and the amount of control that it takes, like in play, but like once you get on your nose at that kind of a speed, like danger.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Full commitment.
And all of 6'3" Moritz Ball.
Oh no, 2020, they was making all these shit.
Now, gentlemen, we saw that comp format bounce down there just a moment ago. Different from many other events here at the X Games, this is an overall jam session, so all 5 of your runs, all 6 of your runs, how many you get, those are all judged together, right? It's not just your single knuckle hit, which means a lot of unique tricks, a lot of variety.
Tiger.
Yeah, I think they're just like filling it out right now.
Asagawa's first Knucklehuck. Couple of clean runs. Take another look.
180 switch backs or cab 180 backside 540. Pardon me, off the knuckle right there. Tyga likes it. What have you liked so far, Sam?
You know, I've been late to the party. I didn't see the first 2 runs, but I like Tyga's style. I like what Zeb intends to do. I hope he makes it. And obviously Marcus Leonard so far.
Oh, man.
That, though.
Somebody gonna land it. Somebody gonna land
I
it.
do want that for Cringe. Just the
Somebody gonna
idea of
land it.
intentionally catching a heel edge at full speed is thoroughly haunting.
So here's Oliver Helgeson. He's got 1 X Games medal, gold from his very
Somebody
first
gonna get it.
year.
Hey.
Back in 2010.
And that was the trick that we talked about off the top. When we see Halder Helgeson do that, some of you were mentioning catching your edge at that speed normally spells disaster, but if you need to, watch him dig the toes in. Yep.
So much style. Again, I think it's a mustache.
It's a mustache and being a father, right?
Zeb Powell is certainly a favorite here in Knucklehuck. Let's hear more from him in this Chipotle athlete profile.
Like, he has so much style.
Everything for me starts with my Dell. It allows me a platform to dream without boundaries.
A couple years ago, I ended up in a motorcycle accident. I didn't have health insurance at the time.
What
and now I have a
snowboard
plan
game
that keeps
was
me
it?
covered for $9.
He was steep, I think. I think it was steep I had. Like, when I discovered this, bro, like Knucklehuck, that's all I was doing the whole game. It's like sliding, going into a trick. Like, that's all I was doing.
My name is Zeb Powell, and I live in Burlington, Vermont. I grew up in Waynesville, North Carolina, about 25 minutes away from the city of Asheville. So what gets me most excited in Aspen is probably like the fans, because they're the ones that bring the energy, you know? They kind of make it what it is. If I was to choose Goofy or regular, I'd have to choose Goofy, because the first person to be seen riding with their right foot forward was Goofy from Looney Tunes on a surfboard. It's just doper. We got Goofy.
Oh my goodness!
I have not been working on any new tricks, really. I feel like my best tricks come when I'm not thinking about them at all, actually.
That's the first thing. When I seen him first do this, I was like, bro, he don't think about this shit at all. He just do it. Like, you can't think about tricks like that.
About 2 seconds.
The way he does it, see, like, you can't, like that.
There's no really rhythm to the rhyme. It's just
y'all finna see.
Just let it fly.
I'm gonna show y'all.
I think that's something fun. So watch out for
2020 as well.
This year.
I'm gonna show y'all that too. Y'all finna see.
Super not normal. Not on the 205 for this run, though.
Electing to go a little more standard size. Here's Zeb Powell on run number 2.
Ooh, shit. It's just so much air, bro.
Yo, he makes that.
It's just so much air, bro.
Because he sent that literally into the parking lot.
Which, I mean, if anybody could land that flat, I think it's Zeb
It'd
Powell.
be something to witness human flight here today, wouldn't it? You're now Dusty Hendrickson.
Woo. Okay.
Very steezy. We saw him on
It's a little sketchy
last run, just
last year.
Ollie all the way down there. Ollie's a little
Last
bit
year's
earlier,
a little
touches
sketchy.
the knuckle. A little touch and go situation, you know, a little bump and run.
Touch and go.
The sleeves get shorter with each contest that he's in here today. Now Marcus Cleveland.
I like that.
Filthy.
That was a long nose
Filthy.
too.
The length of time, the drift on the nose butter.
That was a long. That was for the camera. That was for the camera.
What's wild is the balance that he possesses. Like at any moment, that nose slips out by. But he stays on, he holds on, and then he spins out of it is absolutely ridiculous. I'm kind of
That was for the camera right there.
Thus far.
Yeah, me too. Was that back 5 or 7?
I think it was back 1, cab 5 out, but we'll take another look when we get back.
More from X Games, more from Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck when we return.
X Games Aspen is brought to you by Jeep. There's only one. And by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
Monster.
Welcome back to X Games Aspen 2023. We're a couple runs in here in our Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck. And if you like what you see on that screen, check us out on the tablet or on the phone as well. Twitch.tv/X Games. Fans here losing their minds.
Do we have the most rabid fans in all of sports?
No question. Salema Masakela, who's joining us here in the booth. Yeah, and there's been something special. There's been something palpable in the air. I'm sure you can allude to this after being gone for a decade plus, just how special it is out here in Aspen this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the fact that kids come here and they feel like they're at the best party in the world. Like they're fired up. They're standing in line for events and waiting for hours before the event starts, trying to have the best spot. You see this? I mean, what other sport do you get to? What place do you get to interact with your favorite athlete like that?
Especially
that was for the camera too.
Something like that, right? Little Nollie Rodeo 7 off the front foot, right to the crowd. Who's actually left?
Out of Golden, Colorado, he's got a silver from Street back in 2013. Right here now, Maritz Bowl.
Ooh, that was swaggy.
I like the dance. I like the pre-dance floor.
I was just gonna say, a little fancy footwork there.
We moving now as we hit the 12-minute mark here in the Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck. Taiga Asagawa's run number 3.
Woo. Nice switch.
You know what that, I mean, air awareness. We talked about what you need to land a trick. I mean, the idea that you don't get lost in the air, that was the definition of air awareness. You saw Tiger being like, okay, I don't know where I'm at. I know where I'm at, readjust, boom, land.
Fridge. Again, won this event in its inaugural entry in 2019.
Woo. He should have turned it around a little quicker.
That doesn't count. That's a land. But you talk about air awareness, you saw the Taiga. Fridge has a very similar air awareness in terms of like, he's going way too big, and somehow he's still alive after, you know what I'm saying?
He just loved the drift. Look at this.
Now, folks at home, young snowboarders, when you're watching these replays, really look at how they initiate off, right? Like you see Fridjof rocking off to the front foot and then popping off. Marcus Cleveland is a really good one of that, where he loads up his snowboard and then uses it almost like a trampoline. That's how you do these knucklehuck tricks.
So here now, Eldor Helgeson.
Comes on.
It's so cool.
He just got higher after takeoff.
Human wing. Look at this.
Cap 540 in its entirety does, a full 90 on the takeoff, and then drags both hands right there.
Solid trick right there.
It looks so cool in the Super Bowl where it looks like a meditation.
Absolutely.
Oh shit. Wait, who is it? Who is it?
This is what we came for.
Oh shit.
Zebulon.
Oh shit.
Carolina, stand up.
Oh shit.
We're bringing in human props.
Oh shit. I don't even know if he hit him. I don't know if he hit the board.
What we almost witnessed was human decapitation, okay? I think from my eye, it looked like Zeb wanted to do kind of like a rippy flip and touch his helmet on the nose of the snowboard.
This was step up. Look at this. Never touches.
Oh, he never touched it.
I think it makes it even more
He let up a little. Well, yeah, it does make it a little more impressive, but like.
He's like, I do my best riding when I'm not thinking.
Like,
He has an intention and he literally like says right when he's about to take off and something else comes into his head, he just goes with that.
Dusty Hendrickson, run number 3.
I like that. I like that.
What I love about like Dusty, especially when you watch his clips on IG, he always looks like he's asleep in the air.
Absolutely.
Most quiet style.
Marcus Cleveland. We don't keep standings throughout the contest, but methinks he'd be near the top at this point.
Yeah, I think he's our leader.
Double court 9, double court 7 there. We're interested to get another look at that if we have a second, but I mean that's what we love about Knucklehuck. It's such a torrid pace, right?
So here's Dylan Alito's 4th attempt.
Ooh, if he would have landed that, I think he needed more air. I think he needed more air on that.
32 years old. I remember he was
Definitely more air.
Yesterday. Not riding like it though.
No, not riding like it at all.
Yeah, if he had more air.
Yeah, absolutely. Marcus' previous run there, that kind of double court 720. I really want to see him go for that one again.
And now the X Games rookie, Moritz Boll, as we hit the 8-minute mark, the Chipotle snowboard Knucklehuck.
Tall guys have an advantage with good style. Like they just look cooler when they're floating around there.
Facts. Tall guys with good style on a snowboard looks really good, and then I will play the devil's advocate. Sometimes you don't get away with it, right?
Yeah, you
Sometimes
can't
if you're super lanky, yeah.
But Moritz he doesn't have to worry about that because his style is extra nice.
Taiga Hasegawa.
Whoa. Yeah, that was burly.
That was. It's a little game of chicken, right? You have to go as big as you possibly can, but if you go too big, you land flat, right? So there's just, a board length or two of where you can go all the way down the landing and still ride away. Taiga finds it right there.
What's in the pack? What's in the pack?
Ridge never telling us what's in his backpack that he rides with.
Gotta be like weights in there.
Sure on the landing he was catching
Like something now like balance out the weight.
Similar to Marcus Cleveland's trick where he does that free butter and only keeps 50% of his snowboard down. Take a look at it here. Backside 180, almost goes to 270, then digs the toes in. Superman!
And then watch this. Imagine if you just come over the front a little bit more. Ooh.
What kind of game is it? Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, that look kind of cool. Oh shit.
Haldor, what's he got for run number 4?
Side nose flip 720. Didn't really get the grab, but I'm blaming him because he goes.
Yeah, he's like fuck it. He's like,
who needs a grab?
He's like fuck, I can't get that.
Who needs a grab when you just landed in basalt?
All right, Zeb Powell, what does he have for an encore here?
Come on, young Zebulon, it's your time. I'm highly biased for you.
Oh man.
I love how the crowd is hanging up. They just want him. You heard that collective groan.
It's like you want him to win, bro.
There are a handful of athletes out here
Oh,
at
you
X
want
that
him to
have
win,
that
bro.
power over the crowd, and Seb is absolutely one of them.
Yeah, when he makes one, she'll get another chance.
Here's Dusty.
It's coming in hot.
It
Ooh.
was crazy.
We're gonna need Craig to tell us what it was, but it was sick.
If anything, that probably won it.
Kind of coming in regular, so it was like backside 180.
He tried to grab the board. If he would have grabbed the board, it would have been more sick.
Oh, the internet will tell me. Don't worry.
Comment section,
that's also the
comment
great,
section undefeated.
that's the great thing about Knucklehuck is literally like new snowboarding happened.
Right, absolutely. Yes. Oh!
He don't miss. Marcus Cleveland, 4.
Is this overall impression?
Overall impression, absolutely. So.
Yeah, Marcus, polish up the metal. Polish up the metal for the kid.
Yep, that's a double cork cap 720.
I like the casual, like hands behind the back, like la 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 la. How's the pop? That's my favorite part, the swag.
Absolutely.
The hand behind the back, intentional touch.
So incredible.
Judges, look at my swag.
And Marcus Cleveland giving the people what they want here at the Chipotle Snowboard Knucklehuck.
Especially after that, what I think was one of the more historic slopestyle events ever. You got to think, Mark Boris, he's grown up envying this dude, right? Like, just like, oh, please, I want to snowboard like you, but also I'd like to beat you. And then Mark, your brother, doing those things beyond clutch. That was one for the ages.
Yeah, there's only so many times you think someone can win.
Work grab, damn.
Light fashion, and yet Mark
I don't know, 2020 was lit.
And Craig, since the event's over, you're allowed to gush about your brother. Like your journalistic integrity is fine.
Thank you. Well, I think what I love most about this is you watch Marcus Cleveland absolutely destroy that big air final. Like, you know, you talk about athletes peaking. You saw Marcus Cleveland peak in big air, and then you see Mark McMorris peak in slopestyle. So, I mean, it's a very special thing when you watch the best in the world be at their absolute best, right?
Truly.
Rick's ball maybe saving his best for potentially last year. Take another look.
So that's a backside Canadian rotation. No jump required.
Tyga with the nut.
Well, Eric,
I like a nut method.
I do love a nut method, and I love that almost double clutch, right? Kicks out the method, brings it back for balance. You talked about his air awareness there. Oh, am I going too much? No. I always compare like a method to a dirt bike whip, right? That's the thing that you absolutely love to see. It always looks good. And when you hear a panic rev, I always call that a double clutch on the method.
I'm sure Danny Davis is clapping at home for that.
That was switch too.
For sure. Was that switch?
Yeah.
Here's
Fridge.
damn.
We're under the 2-minute warning here.
I don't know, they ain't hitting this year, bro.
It's going to be riding around local mountains, seeing kids intentionally trying to catch their heels on edge.
We watched last year's too.
with way different outcomes.
The beauty of this contest, though, is that we are able to bring in riders that you would otherwise never see at X Games or at a contest period.
Yeah, and I honestly do think that this event probably influences daily riding maybe more than any other event at X Games. No question.
How do you do
There's my boy. There's my boy.
Icelandic legend right there. But to your point, Slema,
Dang, dude. Oh, that was great, dude.
I love to Whistler all the time.
Oh, they're running out of time. That's why they're standing down there.
Is influenced by this, right? You see knuckles, you see transitions everywhere, simply because everybody's favorite riders are riding in this event.
And that's the beauty of snowboarding. I mean, the creativity aspect and that freedom. Because I think sometimes in slopestyle and superpipe, it's easy to.
He just ripped his shiesty.
Stop what you're doing.
15 seconds to go. I'm just going to shut up.
Put your eyes on the screen.
Damn, this ain't his year.
Nonetheless, deep bravos. Present Powell on the power board. I mean, just to take a simple regular run on a 205 is haunting.
Yeah, Salema, can you talk about this board that he's essentially developing with Burton right now?
Well, it's basically an extension of his regular board, where they literally had to figure out how to give it the stiffness and pop in the tail as well as the nose to have it perform this way. So he took his board and just drew it out and said, put the same things in the tip and tail that's in my 154.
Dusty Hendrickson, 5th run. Is that a sneaky good contest here at Knucklehuck so far today?
Ah, did he break his arm? Ah, he probably broke his arm. Fuck.
I don't know what's scarier, being the rider or being the human prop.
Being the dude on the body. What are you talking? Look at this. Oh, slow it down all the way.
He lifted off early as fuck.
He didn't flinch, by the way.
I thought he broke his arm, bro.
Rolled right out the way. That was probably supposed to be a high five, maybe?
I think so, and that was younger brother too down there.
Sheesh.
That was
I don't trust my brother that much.
So we cap off Chipotle Knucklehuck with Marcus Cleveland.
Your winner. We cap it off with your winner. I'm telling you right now, that's his second goal of the weekend.
Am I taking crazy pills? This looks just like Big Air last night.
Well, I mean, he initiates the rotation the exact same way we saw kind of do that 1980, 5.5 full times around. He did have a big jump. Here, however, he doesn't have a jump.
What are you talking, man?
That was so silly.
There was no question.
Off the button.
That's a 1440.
Yeah, just nose butter 14. I see those every day. I see them every day.
That was absolutely ridiculous. Marcus Cleveland.
Congratulations.
I ain't gonna lie, this year, it wasn't really hitting like 2020. I ain't gonna lie. We'll watch 2020.